Well, today what we're going to do is very similar to the past week and a half with the Pythagorean Theorem. This time though, we're going to find distance in the coordinate plane. So we're actually going to use that coordinate plane to figure out how long or how short a side length is. So what you're going to see in the work that we're doing for today and tomorrow in that Google form is you're going to be given a couple of points like this. This is what it looks like. And you're going to have to find the shortest distance between specific places on the map. So for example, the first one's City Hall and the gas station. I'll show you how to do that. What you'll see, the first thing you have to do is just like this. So an example is on this walkthrough. You're trying to get from K to L. Notice that K to L is a diagonal line. So we can't just count the points. We can't just count how many different sections that it goes through. We're going to actually have to use the Pythagorean Theorem to figure out how long this is. And you see that on this one right here. So you see it right here. They use the Pythagorean Theorem. What they notice, remember that the Pythagorean Theorem is just a squared plus b squared equals c squared. We'll say this bottom one right here is our a. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 long, so it's 5 squared, plus the b squared, we'll make it this one, 1, 2, 2 squared equals c squared. So 5 squared is 5 times 5, 25, plus 2 squared is 2 times 2, or 4, is equal to c squared. So 29, because 25 plus 4 is 29, is equal to c squared. C is equal to the square root of 29. And that's how we're going to solve it. And we're just going to keep it in that square root form, so we're not even going to have to worry about finding that. So we don't have to worry about that part. So that is really all we're doing today. We're just adding one little bit of making it in the coordinate plane. I'll go through an example on what you're going to see. So let's say for mine, you're trying to get from the cemetery to the animal shelter. The shortest distance between the cemetery and the animal shelter. Once again, it's going to be let's erase that. It's going to be a diagonal line like this. We can't just count the actual amount, so we're going to have to use that Pythagorean theorem. Remember, it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. We know that this is the hypotenuse, that line right here, because it's the one still farthest away from the right angle. It also is the one that is going to be the longest. So a squared, we'll call the bottom one a squared again. It's 1, 2, 3 long. So 3 squared, plus we'll call b squared this one. That's obviously 2 long, equals c squared. So 3 squared is 3 times 3, so 9, plus 2 squared is 4, 2 times 2 is 4, equals c squared. 9 plus 4 is 13, equals c squared. Square root of both of these, square root of 13, equals c. And the reason we keep it in the square root is because it's not a perfect square. If we had something like the square root of 9, we know the square root of 9 equals 3. But since it's not a perfect square, we're just going to keep it in that square. Also, that is really all there is to the lesson for today. Please let me know if you need help. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you.